are going to plan and simulate extremely interesting tour with an artificial intelligence-powered software explorer, Sri Lanka tour organizer, which was developed by ULC Ruwan Kumara for Sumagasoft in year 2005, developed around 20 years ago, even before the Google Maps released for the general publics. In this video, we are going to plan a complete tour from Galle to Anuradhapura, where the ancient city with full of tourist attractions, kandy, and come back to Galle. Let's check it out. In previous video, we introduced you the importance of this software and how it got extremely popular in Sri Lanka and travelers who visit Sri Lanka. Please see the description and the first comment for the previous video link. I have already installed the Explore Sri Lanka Tour Organizer software, and if you need guidance how to install it, I will make another video with download links and installation guide. Let's get started with planning our tour. I open Explore Sri Lanka Tour Organizer from my Windows Start menu. And I click New Tour button to open the Tour Organizer window. Here you can see the default start location shows as Colombo, but I'm starting from Galle, so I select Galle as the starting location. My destination is Anuradhapura, so I select Anuradhapura. You can type part of the location name and search and select. Click OK. And I click Continue button. Here you can see both start and destination locations are planned, and now I can add VS for my tour. I simply click on the Click Add button. You can see my start location as Galle. And here you can see Airplane Mover. I slowly move the airplane to view aerial view of my route to Anuradhapura. I'm going to plan my route via Galle Road, so I add some attractions to visit during my tour. I select Kandy Viharaya as my first attraction. You can see a number 2 added at the location. Let's add more attractions. I use Airplane Mover for easier tracking of locations. Otherwise, you can move the map by mouse pointer to find locations or search them in search box. I add my third location as Kolotara Bodia. You can see the number 3 appeared there. Let's continue with Airplane Mover to next location. I'm interested on Belanwila Rajamaha Vihara, so I select that location as my 4th location. My 5th location is Athanagal Rajamaha Viharaya. Continue with Airplane Mover. We are planning 2-day tour just to show you how to do it, so I'm not going to add too much locations for this tour. I select Yapahula Rock Temple. Pastaguchi Viharaya. Let's go ahead. Shiramunia Viharaya, our 8th attraction. Our 9th location is Ruwan Liyanage. I also select Mihinthal. Then I click Finish to confirm my locations and go back to Tour Organizer window. Now we have selected all our attractions to visit. Here, I need to add Mihinthal after Anuradhapura, so I move it down by clicking Move Down button. Anytime we can change the order of selected attraction by move up, down buttons. We can see all our added attractions by numbers here in the map. Let's plan our locations. We are starting from Galle, so I double-click Galle. And here I can select a bunch of options to plan. We can plan departing time, preparation duration, and so on. So I select a date and a time for depart. Click Add and select activities to perform on selected location. As part of our preparations for the tour, we're planning to enjoy a cup of tea together before we depart. It's a lovely way to start our adventure and create some special memories. I added from the schedule menu. Think we need to manage our budget for the tour. As an example, let's define the initial cash balance as 200,000. We should also factor in some additional time for packing our bags before we depart for the tour. This way, we can ensure that we're fully prepared and ready for a smooth and enjoyable trip. I add delay time for preparing baggages for our tour. For example, I select 1 hour for preparation. Now, you can see at Gala, there are added tasks indicating by icons. Let's plan what we do at our next stop at Kandy Viharaya. I plan to take the breakfast at the stop. I had 1 hour for that. I also add time to worship. I also add time to worship or view the attraction. For example, 35 minutes. Also, I add some time for refuel. I can plan how much I use, and the artificial intelligence automatically manages everything perfectly if we feed necessary information. Let's plan our next stop, Belanwila Rajamaha Viharaya. We can command AI to update the estimate according to our given information by clicking Update Estimate button. The AI starts, and it will plan everything based on our selections in few seconds. Now you can see that approximate arrive time at the location is guessed by the AI. I add some time to spend at the location. We can easily move next and previous locations just by clicking on the location name buttons at the bottom of Tour Organizer. Yapahua Rock Temple. We are planning to take the lunch in around 1 hour. Also, we are planning to view location. Let's go through all our stops quickly. Bastajuchi Viharaya. Swabhimani Viharaya. Go to next location again, Ruwan Liyanage, and add 2 hours for worship. Update estimate to view approximate arrive time. Okay, next. At Anuradhapura, we are planning our lodging location. The time will be approximately 8:49 p.m. when we arrive our lodging location. From here, we can plan our next day. I'm planning to depart at 5:30 at the next day morning. And we will take our breakfast before we depart from our lodging. Our next location is Makintail, and the time will be 5:45 minutes when we arrive there. I add 2 hours to worship or view the location. Now, our tour plan list looks nicely planned with time management, budget management, fuel management, and almost everything we can imagine. I'm going to plan our return route quickly, and I decide to return Galle via Kandy. Kandy and tell AI to update my tour plan. Okay, I has planned to arrive 10 past 14 minutes in the morning. I add 3 hours to worship at Dalada Maligawa and spend some time around Kandy. We can click Re-Estimate button at any time to update our plan. Let's click the next button to go to the next step. Here, we can tell the AI to find nearby attractions around our planned route to be added if we are interested. I ask AI to find some attractions around 10 kilometers around our planned route. We can define the distance limit. It found Paradenia Garden. I add it to my attractions list after Kandy, like this. I also plan to spend 3 hours at the garden, and that's it. Click Next. At this point, we can select class of roads or road condition we like to use. We can select a class, B class, C class, or other roads as we like. Selecting higher class roads, the AI will plan more comfortable, but sometimes more time-consuming roads. Selecting lower class roads, the AI will plan the route with shortcuts as possible. Amazing! Imagine how nice all of these facilities implemented before even Google implemented their Google Maps. Here, we can see AI has informed us the total road distance we have to drive. It's 674 kilometers. We can define fuel management information. For example, current fuel price, our vehicle fuel tank capacity, fuel level, and when we should be informed if the vehicle runs on low fuel. The AI automatically will warn if we got low fuel at our journey. Also, we can suggest our favorite cruising speed, so the AI will adjust time and every other things to match with each other. We can save our settings for future tours we plan by clicking the Save button. We can use Average Speed Calculator to calibrate our average speed by a test drive of our vehicle. I'm not going to explain it at this moment since we will get our video longer. I click the Next button to go to our final step. Here, we can define whether we want to manage cash, fuel payments. At the final, let's click the Find Road button. The AI is activated and will plan everything for our given information and will also prepare complete tour map and tour plan. Here is our tour map with information. We can enlarge and print this map if we need here. This is the tour plan generated by the AI. Every information we need are completely planned by the AI, and you can find almost every single information useful in your tour. At the top of the report, the departing date and time is planned, and the arriving date and time is approximately suggested by the AI. Time duration of tour is 1 day, 15 hours and 42 minutes. We have to drive 13 hours and 31 minutes in total. Number of stops are 12. Scheduled stop duration is 1 day, 2 hours and 11 minutes in total. The road distance is 674.89 kilometers in total. Average cruising speed is 50 kilometers per hour. Total fuel need is 33.74 liters, and it costs 16,872 Sri Lankan rupees. The AI has found that we will need at least one refuel during our journey. We have already planned one refuel. The AI also found fuel remains at the end of journey as 16.26 liters. We have not planned much things with our budget. If we plan our budget, the AI will provide all information in budget section of the report. In the next section, we can see our day 1 plan. We are starting from Galle at this date and time and what we have planned before we depart. Also, AI has found some interesting locations around our route to Sibai. Each passing city is listed with the approximate time and distance we passed. The approximate time at each stop is suggested by the AI with other informations. Let's simulate our journey without delay. I simply click the play button to view our planned trip. The AI will prepare our trip and will start the simulation in few seconds. Here we goes. The simulation started. We are now at Galle, and this is how Galle looks like. To refuel at Kalutara. Our next stop is at Belin Wheeler Raja Mahawaya. There are a bunch of information around the screen, inclusive of 3D route simulator. Cruising speed meter. Distance meters. Nearest city indicator, and so on. This is our next stop at Galle. There is a compass at the right bottom you can see. And the enlarged map magnifier is in right. There are pause, stop buttons to pause or stop the simulation at any time. Our next stop at Yapahua Rock Temple. We have planned a tea break. Ruwan Liyanage. This is our lodging location at Anuradhapura. The simulator suggests available locations if we like to visit. Now we are returning Galle via Kandy. You can see the distance left for us at the left bottom. The AI is active, and this is the AI indicator you can see. Also, an scan map is displayed on the dashboard. We are now in Kandy. We have planned to worship Sri Dalada Malagaya. Now I'm fast-forwarding our simulation to Galle real quick. Okay, now we are at Galle. and the AI will prepare simulation report with some useful information like time, distance, and location information. Our tour plan also now updated by AI. As we previously noticed, there are a bunch of information here, and we can view our planned locations by their number on the Sri Lanka map. We can save our tour. Open tour or save tour as a sample or template for later use. There are many more features are included in Explorer Sri Lanka. For example, there is a 3D map of Sri Lanka which can be navigated in airplane mode, pathfinder, flagging, custom location, adding and managing, photo and video clip managing for the user, distance meter, Jeeps locator, favorites, bus road finder, full screen mode, and much more. The Explore Sri Lanka Tour Organizer is developed by ULC Ruwan Kumara for Sumagasoft and published in year 2005, even before the Google Maps available widely. There are several international and national recognitions received by the author for this software solution. That's it for today. And consider subscribing the channel, like the video, share, and comment your ideas in the comment section. We'll see you in the next video.